Good morning, afternoon or evening, and welcome back to Edenia. My name is CreamyClown and today we'll be playing some more Minecraft. Modded Minecraft, Tekkit to be precise. We've got this huge quarry over here. We've got some diamond ore as well. Great. It's not like we really need it, but it's always good to find some, so let's get it. There we go. Yes, so we're in the quarry, the big hole we dug. We need to make this into a factory hall because we need the space. We're going to make some production lines today. And for that, to help me with it, I've got my mercurial eye. And this mercurial eye is a wonderful machine which fill holes. You equip it on the hotbar, you press C, and you can designate a brick or stone or whatever you want to lay. And then you can put a Klein star in it, and it will grab items. It will grab EMC from the... Oh shit, that went wrong. It sometimes does that. I don't know why or how, but sometimes it will just build a big wall, and the only way to deal with it is just to take it down. Anyway, we've got quite a big hole to fill, so I won't bore you with the details. But today I want to make an automatic industrial craft solar panel factory. So bear with me, we're gonna do this, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, the floor is done, the lights are in place. We can now raise everything by one block, just to make it a bit prettier, make the lights sink in. I chose this method because it was a lot less work than digging out every other stone block and placing another lamp. So if we do it like this, we'll raise the floor one higher, which will get rid of even more of the annoying void fog, but we only need to worry about that when we're building, because we won't really be down here very much. We'll just have some machines up here that can save themselves. They can yeah, just make sure that the process runs smoothly. We don't need to be here. We just need to install the machines, and that's all. After this, I'm gonna put up the walls, and I will be right back with you. As you can see, the walls will go quite a bit higher than this, I assure you. But yeah, we need to make this all look very pretty. So we'll have a line of lights, and then a bit more wall, and then another line of lights, etc., etc. We'll make something pretty out of it. And it's done. It took quite a while, but this is now a factory floor. We can just about do anything in here. We've got tons of space, and it's all lit up. Went for two stripes of lights. I did like it becoming darker up here, so we could eventually put in a second floor, but for now this will do just fine. So alright, we've got work to do, so let's grab some ender chests and let's make it these ones. Let's also grab some condensers. These ones, great. And we'll get rid of this. And a lot of hoppers as well, because we need to create a lot of stuff, and we're not going to be using energy collectors and antimatter relays. We are going to use the blaze rods we've been generating, because we've got this advanced blaze rod generator now using blue power, and it can take a lot. It can really produce a lot of blaze rods, and we need to utilize them. So let's go. Let's put down some of the basic materials. Let's grab some signs as well, because we need to know what we're doing. A couple of signs that will definitely do. So for a solar panel, let's mark it all out, shall we? Let's grab some of these auto project tables as well. We are going to need a lot of stuff, that's for sure. Alright, auto project tables. So we need, we definitely need this to be here, and we need it to produce two things, because this will be the cable one. Copper cable. This will need to use two things, and that is, let's put this up here. There we go. This will now get some blaze rods out of here, and we need it to produce copper and rubber. So there we go, and rub. So this will produce rubber at hopefully a higher rate than it can gather blaze rods, and this will produce copper. Great stuff. There we go. This will run for quite a while, and these will all go into here. Now these and these and these, there we go. This will now produce copper cables indefinitely. We need to get these copper cables out, and we need to put them in an ender chest. We need to create an ender chest purely and solely for cables. Every time if this gets full, that's my only concern. If this does get full, we might want to put this on some red power distributors, because this will now, if this inventory gets full, it will choose either rubber or copper, and it will never choose the same thing. So if this thing is full of copper and we're lacking rubber, and it grabs a copper, we're screwed, because this is then full of copper. We need to make sure that it doesn't happen ever, and I don't know how we would go about doing that. Probably need some red power machines to hook up to it, but this would be a basic crafting setup. So let's take a look at how we're going to fix it with some red power. I guess I was overthinking this, because this actually works. I've got this ender chest, and this is designated to copper cables. As you can see, it's black, orange, and black. Now, if these slots are all filled up, it will always try to fill up with the same slot. And because we're using hoppers, it's not the fastest option, I agree. But it will indefinitely produce these copper cables as long as they're needed. We can have multiples of these if we want to. And we probably need to, because one of these copper cable machines... Let's just mimic it on the other side. I think that will be sufficient. So let's put this over here, and we'll have an auto project table. We'll also call this one copper cable, because we need a lot of these. Let's be honest, we need a shit lot of these. Let's put this in here, this in here. Let's have one of these, and again one of these. Some hoppers on top of them, and some blaze rod ender chests on top of them. There we go. Now, this is a very basic setup. As you can see, we just need a bit of rubber and a bit of copper. So this will make the rubber. There we go. And as soon as it's full, it will start cranking out nothing but nothing but the desired product. And also, I don't know if you noticed, but if there's no product, the hopper will not get anything from the chest. So it will run over with blaze rods, but it will only get the product into the hopper, which is great, because that will prevent clogs and whatnot. Let's see, we need 6 bars of... we need 6 bars of these copper ingots. So let's try to get this out of the way. There we go, and one more, and the rest can be rubber. So this will now also produce copper cables as soon as we give it the recipe. There we go. And this will automatically produce the copper cables we need. So, yeah, this will probably keep up just fine. Looks like it will. And we are making copper cables as if there is no tomorrow, which is great. We're making a shit ton of these. That's good, because we need it. Now, on to the next step. We need to create some of the electronic circuits needed in solar panels. Now, of course, this is a very compact method of doing these factory setups, but it doesn't look very factory-ish. Even though the hoppers are very... Oh, Oh yeah, that's correct. These should accept blaze rods. Yes, these shouldn't. These just should accept rubber. Great. Was worried for a bit there. Anyway, these yeah, these don't really look factory-like, but they are very efficient. You can of course do this with pipes, which is way cooler. But this is the most efficient setup. So, with the exception of copper cables, let's just make the other ones look a bit more like a factory. So, copper cables, that's done. We now need another ender chest. But, as I said, we will extract with a filter. And we need to make a filter. We need to go up back to the crafting room because... we probably still have some filters, really. I thought we made like 20 last time. So we should have a couple of filters. There we go. Let's dive into the storage room. And let's get the filters we need. I kept saying red power, by the way, but it's obviously blue power. Yeah, there's lots of filters. We need to make some timers as well, and we probably have all the Tesla type we need to make some more. Yes, we have. Let's grab some Tesla type. Let's make some. Ooh, look at that. That's going nice and fast. I love it. This junk condenser is still condensing diamonds. We've got plenty of fuel. Metals is overflowing once again. we need to make sure that this doesn't really overflow because it will mess up our system. Will definitely mess up our system. Anyway, we'll get our inventory sorted out and we'll be right back. Now, to do a bit of automation with these timers and these pneumatic tubes, you need some red alloy. And these red alloy ingots you can make by combining iron and redstone. Now, the fun thing is, because these don't do a whole lot of things on their own, but you can actually make some wires out of this. And this wire will act like a redstone signal. You can have a... we can also make purple alloy ingots. Never used those before. White infused Tesla type wire. Wow. Never heard of seeing those before in my life. You can also use them in control circuits and power armor tinker tables. Alright. Wow, this is going to be very interesting if we ever get into power suits. Anyway, for now we'll just grab the red alloy. Because we need a couple. There we go. And these red alloy you can turn into wires by crafting them like this. Now these wires, these red alloy wires, they are basically redstone. But there is one little difference. You can put them on the walls. And they, yeah, they just look nicer, I think. There we go. They are very tough to break though, because sometimes you're not breaking them, you're just punching them. Anyway, we have a filter, and we can use this filter to... oh, that's the wrong way around. Let's grab my wrench. There we go. Oh, that was the right way. There we go. Let's put it that way. And we'll have a couple of these pneumatic tubes. And we'll just link these up, these pneumatic tubes, to whatever we need for this production line. So if we grab some of our energy conduits, we'll have one here, we'll have one here, we'll have one here as well. Over here, there we go. And we'll just leave a gap between any one of them. We need one more of these pneumatic tubes, there we go. Alright, I don't know if this is the length of things we need, but we might as well just make it big, right? Then we need a timer, and these timers, they will go, yeah, go right here, that's cool. And we'll use some of these red alloy wire to hook this up. So every once in a while, this will pulse and grab the first stack of... blaze rods. Now for now we want to turn this off, so let's grab a lever. Let's grab a lever. There we go. Turn it off. We don't want this filling up. The downside of this system is it will not really distribute the blaze rods evenly, because this one now has a lot of blaze rods and this one doesn't have any. So yeah, it's really not that ideal, but I do want to make it look cool. So what if we use these to fuel the energy condensers and then use pipes from then there on? I think that's a great idea, so let's do it like that. Now this is our basic setup, and as you can see, these pneumatic tubes, they are slightly different than this one. As you can see, there's a bit of red alloy wire in it, and that is correct. You can actually put red alloy wire onto your pneumatic tubes, so they will connect to a network. There you go. Now as you can see, this one isn't particularly connecting, and that has its reasons as well. Because you need a... I always forget what the item is called, but I think it is a freestanding. Yes, it's a freestanding red alloy wire, which needs some sticks. That's it. Just some sticks. There we go. Some sticks. And if we craft them like this... There we go. We'll have some freestanding red alloy wire. Now if you put this down and you put the normal red alloy wire under it, it will connect. So you can use these to power multiple machines. Now this one doesn't really need to be freestanding or red alloy powered, because this will be the final product. If we take a look at this, we'll just put a sign up here that says electronic circuits. There we go. I think I've spelled it right. We have got redstone, we have got the wires, and we've got tin. That's all we need. Now if we... Oh, we didn't want to do that. Let's grab the pickaxe instead. Now if we grab some tin, and if we also grab some redstone, and if we also grab some wires... Oh, this is not for the circuits, by the way. This is for the batteries. I'm completely confused. This is for the batteries. There we go. Batteries. Yes. So we want to make batteries, which is 4 tin, 2 redstone, and a wire. So we need, at the same time, we need 4 tin, 2 redstone, and 1 wire. There we go. Now if we put some spare ones in here, so let's grab 1 of these, 4 of these, and 2 of these. Now this will have made it, and every time this gets a pulse, it will now produce exactly 1 battery, and it will do that as quick as it can hold up. Now this will never completely fill up because it's using everything, so that means we don't have to worry about overflow. We don't have to worry about that at all. So we'll just put down a timer and perhaps a chest to help it out. There we go. Let's grab an obsidian chest for now. Let's put it here. Now every time it can make a battery, it will make a battery. And it appears to, yeah, it appears to be correct. It will just take a bit longer for the tin and the redstone to get in, because it it has to travel farther. But yeah, this will make batteries, and these will stack nicely. It will take out every battery it can from here. So sometimes it will take 1, sometimes it will take 2. Apparently, very strange. We could also just set it to always grab 1 battery. Now it will never fail to grab more than 1 battery, but apparently it does. I hope it's not some strange dupe bug or anything, but this seems to work alright. So we've now got battery supply, and as soon as this battery supply fills up, it will stop filtering, and then it will clog up. So it looks really cool, but it's not very efficient, because we could have, yeah, we were better off using these hoppers. So yeah, let me just end it here on a high note, and let me just ask you, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to use something like this that can clog up, or find a way of declogging it, if that's even a word? I don't think we can, really. I don't think we can prevent this from ever clogging up. But if we can, that would be really nice, right? We could, of course, measure it out. I mean, we need 2 redstone, we need 4 tin, and we need 1 battery. Oh, there we go, 1 battery. Yeah, this will definitely clog up because there's no even spread. As you can see, these items, they will definitely sometime get used. Yeah, we can't really fix this. This will always grab items and this will always clog up. So yeah, it's a bit of a nuisance. We can't really fix it. There we go, another cable. Yeah, I would prefer doing this with hoppers, but I'll leave the choice to you. There's going to be a poll right about now in this video. If you want me to use Buildcraft, pneumatic tubes, blue power, or to make it look more factory, please let me know. If you don't want me to use this and just make it efficient and get on with it, I'll do it in a setup like this, because this will never clog up. It's so damn efficient. I'm proud of how the Project E owners made this work so well with vanilla hoppers and stuff, that it will never take a blaze rod, but always will take the item that you're projecting. This is so good. This will definitely make our lives a lot easier if we did it like this. But I'm willing to adapt to your opinion. So let me know in the poll right about now, up in the right hand upper side of the screen. And I would like to thank you for watching. It really means a lot to me that you're watching this series. If you want to show that you care, please do leave a like. If you did like this episode, however, there is a dislike button. You can use it freely. It doesn't really help the channel, but at least you're being honest on the internet. So once again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.